Seven of Wands, when she is in upright position, it means taking a stand, challenges, defending one's belief, persistence. The interpretation of the Seven of Wands. The fool may find herself attacked from all sides and must take a stand to defend herself. Attaining and maintaining success are two different beasts. Others may vie for her position, and she may be defensive and on edge. This card may also be a call to stand with one's principles, even when others are critical. You must maintain higher ground, regardless of whether others are playing dirty. So even when a motherfucker want to play dirty, want to do dumb shit, want to try to humiliate you, you must maintain higher ground, regardless of whether others are playing dirty or not. And that's just to reflect on that. Our values form a core part of our identity. So our values form a main part of our identity, right? When they are attacked, it can feel deeply personal. Deeply personal. When was the last time you voiced a deeply held principle? Only to be criticized for it. How did you react? Does defending your beliefs and values fire you up, or do they fucking wear you out? Last question is, did you successfully hold your ground? And if you did, was it worth it? The seven of Wands is telling you that this is a test. This is a test. This is going to be a test on endurance. So it's telling you to conserve your energy and do what you need to do in order to protect yourself, but do it wisely. So again, this card is calling you to take the long view. And that's why I say it is going to be an endurance test. So conserve your energy, and do what you need to do in order to protect yourself. And do it wisely. When I see it says do it wisely, it means we do whatever we have to do to protect ourselves. And sometimes that's isolating ourselves. That's sometimes sitting in the corner, sitting in the complete dark, because you feel like that's what you have to do. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you do have to sit alone, but don't sit in it. That's why it says do it wisely. And then this also, the Seven of Wands is telling you to stand for something. Because you know the saying, if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for everything. When you act with conviction and fight for a cause greater than yourself, it can be the fuel you need to just keep on going. Endurance, hello. And then also just be prepared. Be prepared and be alert. You stand a better chance of making it through if you know what you're signing up for. Face your challenges with knowledge of what to expect, okay? Face your challenges with knowledge and what to expect, and success will be more likely. So that is the Seven of Wands. So next we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is in reverse. The Six of Cups, when it's in reverse, means no closure, stagnation, trapped in the past, lost innocence. So when the Six of Cups is in reverse, the interpretation of that is happy memories can be restorative during challenging moments, but the fool can't dwell within them forever, and she must learn to adapt. She may cling to old memories in order to avoid the present. The past can bring lessons for the future, but that future depends on her living in the present, where she can affect change. Alternatively, this card may indicate painful childhood memories. This is the Six of Cups in reverse. And this card is asking, is asking some questions here. Do your memories provide consolation, or are they de-stressing? Focus on the past pulls us away from the present. So focusing on the past, it pulls us away from the present. So, question, are you trapped in the past? Do you keep trying to revive happy memories that serve their purpose but have now run their course? Or are you haunted by old regrets that get in the way of you experiencing the full richness of life? So, if so, let me just take a break right quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, in the Six of Cups is asking you to seek closure. Identify what is unresolved. Observe those memories that you keep going back to and try to understand what you need to do to get closure. And once you do that, you learn from your past. Examine the lessons or coping mechanisms you learned from your past experiences. Observe whether these lessons are applied positively or negatively. And once you do that, that's when you draw a motherfucking line. If you find yourself being constantly drawn toward the past, make a separation between your present self and your past self. Do not let old wounds reopen and bleed into your future. Ooh, child. I'll be back. And up next we have the Page of Cups, another card that is in reverse, meaning insecurity, rejection, criticism, gullible, sullen, wounded. I'm sorry if I say this is the Six of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. And in reverse, when it's in reverse, its meaning is rejection, criticism, gullible, sullen, wounded, insecurity. So when this card is in reverse, although this page is gifted with a deep sensitivity, the same sensitivity can get her in trouble. When she used her imagination to escape life's troubles or throw temper tantrums, if reality becomes too much to bear, I'm going to say that again. Although the page is gifted with a deep sensitivity, that some sensitivity can get her in trouble. She can use her imagination to escape life troubles or throw temper tantrums if reality becomes too much to bear. She suffers greatly when facing rejection or pain, more so than the other pages. Her gullibility makes her vulnerable to those who would take advantage. So for better understanding for the Page of Cups, the reflection, have you been emotionally wounded in your personal, professional, or romantic life? Those are the questions people need to ask. Rejection or criticism may have caused some shock, hitting your most tender spots. How does exclusion or judgment from others make you feel? Question number 2. That's question number 2. There is also a sense of drama in this card? Are hurtful words being felt more than they are intended to? If so, let yourself heal. Have a good cry and let out the negative feelings. What feels like a wound that may never heal can sometimes be soothed by a moment of release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let yourself heal. And once you do that, turn the criticism into an opportunity. Hello? Turn the criticism into an opportunity. Even when it hurts. I'm a big fan of that shit. And I always say my pain is what's going to make me rich. My pain, my past will be what makes me wealthy. Will be what breaks these generational curses. Turn your criticism into opportunity, even when it hurts. Take criticism constructively. People don't take criticism constructively at all. Not these days. The moment you say something, people flying off the handle. Take criticism constructively, and you may find chances to improve. That's the thing. People don't want to improve. I'm seeing that. We give these constructive criticism to these people, especially in these audio rooms. That's for a chance for you to heal. It's so you can improve. It's so you can practice. So once you let yourself heal, then you turn your criticism into opportunity. Identify the insecurities. Self-doubt can magnify. Self-doubt can magnify the slightest hint of displeasure into suffering. Examine your insecurities. Examine your insecurities and the feelings that arise when you are confronted. Knowing what they are, it can help you identify when the feelings are disappropriate. When the feelings don't match up with your reality, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that's the Page of Cups. We have another card in reverse, and that is the Ace of Wands. And when the Ace of Wands is in reverse, it means no focus, blocked creativity, lack of emotion, creative roadblocks. So the interpretation of this card when it is in reverse. When reversed, creativity and innovation are blocked. They may be either too many ideas with no focus or direction, or a lack of enthusiasm and motivation. Without focus, the wand doesn't know where to direct its energy. Without motivation, the spark of invention dies with no fuel to nurture the flames. There can also be frustrations, impatience, and delays. So the reflection of this card, the questions that come up. What smothers your creative spirit? What still exists in your professional or personal life right now? Are you easily distracted by new ideas, so you abandoned your last one? Do you feel paralyzed by all your choices? You may also lack inspiration. Do you feel bored, purposeless, and disconnected? What truly excites you is the question. What truly excites you? So if you're feeling bored, if you're feeling purposeless, nowhere to go, you feel disconnected, get back to the root of things. What truly lights you up? What truly excites you? So when you figure those things out, because it's that when you ask these, when you ask these certain questions, I'm telling you, like, I can only go off of experience. When you ask these certain questions, just don't overthink. When the answers start coming to you, when that spark, when you light that gas grill, when you light up that stove, when you light that furnace for the first time, when them winter nights hit, when you start getting those answers, don't overthink them, right? First, don't overthink them. Because that's when you start overthinking, that's when we start pushing shit to the side. So don't overthink them. Let them come. So now is not the time to analyze shit. So that's why I say don't overthink. Now is not the time to analyze shit. It's the time for action. Sometimes too much thought, too much doubt, too much consideration can lead to paralysis. Hello? Harnessing your inspiration sometimes means living in the moment and being aligned with your inner drive, not the outer drive. The outer drive, you can't focus outer drive. You're looking at somebody else's drive. Focus on your inner drive. So don't overthink. Next thing you do is you search for the motherfucking excitement. You search for the excitement. If you are low on energy, you may do well now to explore new things and find something that ignites your passion. Go out and take a new class or pick up a hobby that you've never tried before. So you search for the excitement. It's not just you got to search for it. Search for it. So that is the Ace of Wands, man. These cards are just speaking to me tonight. Speaking. And the next card. Now this is an upright. So let's see where this takes us. The Hierophant. When the Hierophant is upright, it means tradition, institution, education, social structures, and organizations. When this card is upright, the Hierophant is a wise and respected teacher. Put some respect on my name. He connects heaven and earth and understands that in this complex game of life, everything has its role. From the tiniest bee to the greatest emperor himself, okay? We all have our parts to play. Man, I'm telling you, La was just talking about this shit. Sorry, let me get back. Given this knowledge, it is natural for him to appreciate and uphold the social structures that keep everything in harmony and in order. Now, the reflection of this card, what can you learn from tradition? What uncertainties could you eliminate from your life by following a conventional path? This card also represents institutions and social structures. Social structures. Being part of these groups can bring security and it can bring comfort. At this time, the desire to belong can be powerful. In what groups can you find a feeling of support? All right, this is the last card of this deck. If y'all want part 2, because I have 3 other decks that I'm being called to pull from. But if y'all would like a part 2, if you feel like this reading is resonating with you, comment part 2, because there's more. There's more. It's just a lot goes into these readings. So again, I don't know who needs to hear this. This is a general reading. Take what you need, leave what you don't. If it don't fit, don't make it fit. But we're getting into now the last card of this deck is the King of Cups. The King of Cups. And of course, the King of Cups is also in reverse. And when the King of Cups is in reverse, it means turbulent, repressed, bitter, rage, uncaring, wounded. So when the card is in reverse, it means that it says, are you in turbulent waters? I'm sorry, the interpretation of this card. In turbulent waters, the king can no longer remain afloat. He once knew how to direct the tides to always find stability. But now he is drowning. He may be dysfunctional. He may be repressed or he just completely lacks fucking emotion. Okay? If water is not allowed to flow, it becomes sick and it becomes stagnant. That shit starts to stink, right? Feelings are that way too. Hello. The fool is cold and uses his knowledge of feelings to manipulate or exert his dominance. That's the King of Cups in reverse. The reflection of this card, we come with the questions. What happens to you when you feel flooded by negative emotions? That's question number 1. Question number 2. Are you releasing your emotions in a destructive way? You may find it difficult to remain calm right now, and your feelings could be strong and raw. So again, are you releasing your emotions in destructive ways? Do you let them build until you lash out? That was me. That's how you let that beat build, bitch. I used to let that shit build. Do you let them build until you lash all the way the fuck out? Do you hold them in and allow them to fester? If so, how can you better cope with your feelings? These are deep questions that one should ask him or herself, okay? The action of this card. Step 1 is find release. Find release. In moments of anger, find a motherfucking outlet. Keeping negativity inside can turn toxic, but lashing out at others is cruel too. Find ways to release your emotions that don't hurt others or yourself. Scream in your room, punch a pillow, go to the gun range, put it on paper, pen to paper, self-development books. Find a motherfucking release. That's step 1. Find a release. Step 2, seek love in non-destructive ways. When we are missing love, we unconsciously seek it. We unconsciously seek it. Consider if you have ever asked for love destructively. Whether you've thrown a tantrum when you just wanted someone to show that they cared. Try to be more honest about what your needs are. So seek love in non-destructive ways. Non-destructive ways. Try to be more honest about your needs. If you don't ask the right questions, if you're not honest about what you need, you won't get what you need. Find release, seek love in non-destructive ways. Ooh, child. That is when the King of Cups is in reverse. I just want to say, these 2 cards here jumped out of the deck, first of all, and they jumped out just like that. I don't even know what these cards are, so let's turn them over. Ain't that? How about that? Okay, so I know I said I was going to do part two in another video, but let me just go ahead and knock this out here because I feel like this is in perfect harmony. This is in perfect alignment. The first card we're going to go with is Laugh at Your Demons, and then we're going to go Choose Friends Wisely. So let's get into it. Laugh at your motherfucking demons. Let's go. All right. So this is from the Divine Oracle deck, the Divine Energy Oracle deck. Laugh at your demons. Let's see where this takes us. So, are you judging yourself or another too harshly? Have you temporarily lost your sense of humor? Are you afraid of being rejected or misunderstood, leading you to reject and misunderstand those around you? Are you doing any of these things? The truth is there is no bad guy on the motherfucking scene. Ooh, child. Be aware not to misread the situation or take yourself too seriously at the moment. Now is the time to gain perspective and see the humor in what is temporarily causing you distress. Whoo, child. No one is trying to hurt you. Relax and breathe. See things from others' point of views. This will bring about understanding. This card is calling you to restrain your critical ego and return to the love of your higher self. Lighten up and see the humor in the present situation. Relax and laugh a little. It will shed light on the moment and open the way for healing and progress. This card is an invitation to break free from psychic bondage that arises from your overly judgmental ego. Feel the low quality of vibration that such doom, gloom, and harness brings about. Ease up on yourself and ease up on others. Nothing is that permanent. As sensitive or secure as you feel at the moment, know that you are beautiful. Know that you are a beautiful soul. You are loved now and always. Trust that your higher self will guide you back to a more confident and secure place in no time. You will find relief by regaining your sense of humor. Bless this present mess. Hello? Bless this present mess and trust that all will soon straighten out. As you laugh, be certain that it will. Okay? So laugh at your demons. Ha ha ha. As you laugh, be certain that it will. Next card. Choose your friends wisely. Do you feel surrounded by people who don't understand you? Question 1. Does it seem as though you're a fish out of water? Question 2. Do you wonder where kindred souls can be found? That's question number 3. No, you aren't an ugly duckling, and there isn't anything wrong with you or anyone else for that matter, okay? It's just as your soul grows and your spirit begins to claim its unique individuality. Your personal vibration will begin to change and bonds break. And those with whom you no longer resonate, they're gone. So, this is a natural sign of your growth. Hello? It's not always a bad thing when your vibration change, when the bonds break. When certain people or certain groups no longer resonate with you anymore. This is a sign. This is a natural sign, not a handmade sign. This is a natural sign of your growth. It is stressful when relationships change. Yes, yes, yes. But change is inevitable with growth. You can't expect to change and not grow. So, Continue to love and accept yourself and others as the social landscape changes. As the landscape changes, whether it go from landscape to portrait, whether the social landscape changes. And pray for kinship as you travel your soul's path. It will show up. It will show up. Continue to love and accept yourself and others as the social landscape changes, and pray for kinship. As you travel your soul's path, it will show up. This card, choose your friends wisely. This card is calling you to peacefully release attachments to those with whom resonates, with those of who doesn't resonate with you. So, I'm going to read that again. It's calling you to peacefully release attachment of those who no longer resonate with you. Freely, do it freely and without guilt. Keep your heart and your mind open. New uplifting friends will soon appear. I'm here to tell you that's a fact. But listen to this. It does not mean that you should break from all that you don't agree with. Okay? Listen and learn from those people. Okay? Listen and learn from those who, like you, seek to grow, and refrain from forcing harmony with those who are not open to growth. Now is not their time. It's your time, but now is not not their time. All right, I'm going for real, y'all. There are there are more cards, but I definitely need a comment. I need a subscription. I need a share if you want part 2. Now, if this I recommend you get part 2, because part 2, the 2 cards, and I'm telling you, I'm not doing it in this video. I promise you, this video is already 32 minutes long. So the 2 cards I'm going to mention is Go for Your Dreams and Count Your Blessings. I'm going to leave it at that. If you want me to dig deep and you need guidance with what that means for you, going for your dreams and counting your blessings, if you felt like this entire video is, oh my God, it's speaking to me, let me know. I will upload part 2. Okay. You guys have a great day. Again, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And again, share this to someone who may need this. If this doesn't resonate with you, maybe it resonates with someone else. All right. I see 333. Again, be sure to comment below, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.